To 2K Sports, we've got some NBA. All right, we're in the middle of the season here, Greg. How do you stay engaged at this time of the year?
Honestly, Kevin, it can be hard. The schedule is so daunting, and there's really no time to reset. So spending your off days recharging, I think, is important.
And now the Lakers starting group. We've got Matisse Thybulle. Adebayo is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Ball, and it's Brown in at the center, filling out the middle. Streak is now up to an incredible 32 straight games, which puts them one game shy of those amazing 1972 Lakers.
And while this has been a legendary run, this group seems to have a gift of the collective mentality to know that all of these wins don't matter if they don't bring home the Larry O'Brien trophy when the season is all said and done. It don't mean a thing if you ain't got that ring.
And Beasley drops both of them. Here's Ball. LeBron James on the wing. Hits it from three-point range.
LeBron really added this into his game later in his career, becoming a threat from deep.
They kick it out to Green. Jacks up a three. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Adebayo. Ball against Curry. A fadeaway. James, no good.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Kuminga. LeBron with the block.
Oh, look at the old man still getting it done on defense. LeBron James still takes great pride in rejecting shots.
Now James, following the miss by Jonathan Kuminga from deep. And there it is for him. James has got 5 points so far.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
Curry on the wing, defended by Thybulle. Beasley sets a screen for Green. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
Now, Ball. After the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Ball kicks to LeBron. Drills the three-pointer. 8 points for him. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Of course, they know they have their work cut out for them with LeBron on the court. He told me James hasn't really lost a step. He's a constant problem out there, so I'm ready to try anything, including just throwing extra bodies at him. Of course, that probably means some double teams in LeBron's immediate future. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Here's James. Following the basket by Jabari Smith. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Thibault. James outside. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. And Curry pulls it down.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Trying to find Green. He's got it now. And Adebayo sends it back. Lakers leading by 3. James looking it over. Over Kuminga. A nice shot by LeBron. LeBron's got 10 points.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Now, here's Curry. We saw him with 29 points last game. And it's blocked by Brown. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Let's take a moment now to check out the top scorers around the league. LeBron James, number 1. 4th, LaMelo Ball.
Anytime these two guys are on the floor at the same time, you're just waiting for one of them to go off, if not both of them.
Warriors trail by 5. Curry passes to Green. Outside, Kuminga. Beasley outside. Buries it from three-point range. He has 5.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
The screen from Brown. LeBron dishes the ball. Takes the 3. They get the rebound. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
So it's the Lakers now. And here is LeBron. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Ball with the bucket.
So often, LaMelo is the setup man. There, he's on the finishing end.
Here's Curry. Outside, Kuminga. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
He's got 1-4 to start the game. Looking to step it up.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
Okay, Bron with the big boy move. Look, he just absorbs the foul, still getting the shot, doesn't even feel it.
2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Trains it from beyond the arc. James has got 13.
Now look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
And here we can check out the story for Moses Brown.
And the past 10 games have been all about his work on the boards. He's been a different guy when it comes to rebounding. He's battling like he hadn't been earlier in the year, and it's great to see that kind of hustle.
Now here's Curry. He has yet to score, and it's Smith finishing it off.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
Ball kicks to Thibault. Beasley against LeBron. And it's Curry with the rebound. Curry's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Here's LeBron. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 15 points in the game.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Curry passes to Beasley. Green with a screen on Ball. For 3, Beasley does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Here's James. He's got 15. Rebound by Smith. Green in the high post. Shoots the 3. The rebound by the Lakers. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Now, here's Green. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Back to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Top of the key. Count that bucket.
Nice job by Curry. It's just a joy to watch him play. Actually a privilege.
Ball kicks to James. Adebayo with a screen for LeBron. Pass to Brown. Missed inside.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Kuminga the pass to Smith, and the dunk by Smith.
Just taking off. Smith showing you why you cannot leave an opening, because this man will find it.
James in the post. Defended by Kuminga. James, no good. The Warriors trailing. Lets it go from 11. And it's Kuminga that time on the assist by Beasley. Kuminga's got 5 points so far. James against Kuminga. And the dunk by LeBron.
Getting that little bit of help. James calls for the pick and roll, shake up the defense, and find himself a quality look.
Now, here is Smith. Really disappointing game for him in that loss to Chicago. This is his first free throw of the game.
Second team foul.
Free throw drops for Smith.
A darn good free throw shooter. Smith doesn't seem to have a weak spot coming into the league.
Different look here for the Warriors. Reed, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Moody comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Hardaway's checked in for Malik Beasley. Armstrong subbed in for Curry. Well, Richard, you were a teammate of LeBron James's, winning a title in Cleveland with him, playing with LeBron. What was something you learned about his game and about him?
Well, I learned that he takes the greatness that has been bestowed upon him as a gift, and it is a curse, but he understands how to handle both.
And the Warriors making a change here. Stevens is checked in. Moody finds Hardaway. Beyond the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
A go-to shot for Hardaway Jr. He can really hurt defenses from downtown.
James outside. Brown sets a screen for James. Thibault on the wing. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. We're out halfway through the season and a chance here to recap where all the teams in the West sit in the standings. You take a look at Los Angeles, earning the first place position with a terrific record, and we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And of course, there's the Warriors, just way behind.
And I think for the Lakers, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Here's Smith following the bucket by the Lakers. Pass to Hardaway. Moody's shot is off.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Now here's James. He's got 19. Lead.
When LeBron decides it's his time, good luck slowing him down.
Out to the wing. Reed the pass to Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. The screen from Brown. The drive by James. That one goes. Counted. James has got 23 points.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Here's Thibault. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Hardaway kicks to Smith to the wing right side. Moody the pass to Smith. Here's Williams. 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Moody's shot is off. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
James left side. Over Moody. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. He's got 25.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Outside Hardaway. Here's Reed. LeBron grabs the miss.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Brown finds James. Brown with a screen on Reed. LeBron passes to Thibault. Back to James. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry beat them. And so far, their defense on Steph has been tremendous. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
There's Jackson Davis out there with Moody. Then there's Reed. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Curry in at the 1. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Now, here's Moody after LeBron James's miss. Pass to Jackson Davis. In the corner, Hardaway with it. There's the pick. Now, Moody. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Moody's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. James with it. On the wing, James. Over Hardaway. James, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now, here's Curry. He's into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Kicks it out to James. They get it back. LeBron going to work inside.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
There's a screen. Inside, here's Jackson Davis.
And the basketball IQ that Curry possesses is special, capable of shredding the defense in a screen roll.
Now James, 27 points for him. LeBron galloping to the rack. Yep, that one goes. James has got 4 points this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Hardaway, no good.
And he didn't. Punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Simmons kicks to James. It's stolen. Moody with it. Klingon defending. Golden State moving the ball around. No good on the three. Los Angeles leading by 6. The drive by James. Off target with his 3. Warriors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And stolen by James. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Los Angeles with another miss.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
That one drops for him. Moody's got 5 now.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Klingon the screen for James. Again, James missing.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump. Even for him, that scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
On the wing, James. James with another miss.
And he's missed every single shot he's attempted today, but somehow they're still in the lead.
And the rejection by James. It's stolen by Curry. On the wing, Hardaway. He has 5. No good with the wing jumper. The Lakers in the lead. Here's James. And Moody pulls it down. The Warriors have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Reed. Offensive rebound. Pass to Curry. Goes back up. Good on the jump shot.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And here is James. He has 29. Driving the lane. James barreling in for the jam.
Okay, King James. Look, there is no stopping Bron when he gets on the bounce.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Green is checked in for the Warriors. Malik Beasley comes in for Moody. And then for the Lakers, Lonzo Ball is checked in for LeBron. Matisse Thybulle comes in for James. And Ball subbed in for Walker. Reed the pass to Beasley. And the 3 ball is good. Beasley's got the lead up to 2 now for the Warriors.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
The drive-by Ball. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds in this game. Kicks it out to Beasley. And another three for Golden State.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Simmons, a screen on Curry. Here's Ball. Sweet little floater.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Now here's Curry. He is averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Ball with the bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Curry. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Jabari Smith comes in for Naz Reid. And Kuminga's subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And the Lakers also making a change. Adebayo's checked in, and many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Smith's shot is good.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Beasley outside. Pass to Smith. Takes a 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Lakers trail by 5. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And that game against the Suns, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Stephen Curry. Kuminga finds Smith, and then Smith with the dunk.
Attacking relentlessly. Always fun to see a young player like Smith just go off.
And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Ball from deep three-point territory. Los Angeles with another miss. Warriors leading by 5. Kuminga the pass to Hardaway. He takes it in. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
He's known for his jump shot, but Hardaway isn't afraid to mix it up inside.
Here's Ball. The Warriors pull it in. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's Green outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in the Bay Area.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here.
And the Warriors making a change here. Moody's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Brownie's checked in for Klingon.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
Now here's Beasley. Golden State moving it around. Here's Green. Hardaway with a wide open look. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Last game for the Warriors, it was a loss to Chicago.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
And that is why coaches preach about the details. The margins in this league are razor thin.
And Green gets it to go.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Ball. And he lays it straight in. Ball's got 13.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Hardaway kicks to Beasley. Smith with a screen on Ball. No good from Beasley. Lakers trail by 7. Adebayo with a screen for Ball. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And we knew LaMelo was talented coming into the league. What we didn't quite know was how much of an impact he would make in terms of controlling the flow of the game.
Now here is Hardaway. Out to Smith. There's the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Ball feeling it out a bit. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing. And good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Now here is Hardaway. 7 points in the game. Beasley outside. A 3-pointer off the mark. Lakers trail by 6. 1:05 left to play in the first half. Here's Ball. Brown the pass to Ball. 5 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And Brown throws it down hard.
And the passing ball displays night in and night out is impressive. He takes pride in his ability to facilitate.
Hardaway dishes to Beasley. Smith with a screen on Ball. Unloads from 9, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
The screen from Brown. Ball with it. Now Smith defending. Down low. Here's Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Assist goes to
Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. Warriors leading by 4. Hardaway kicks to Beasley.
Los Angeles foul. LaMelo Ball.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
He hits the second from the line. 6 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's LeBron. LeBron steps it home.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Warriors on top, up 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, you know, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if we can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up. Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy. I'm pretty worn out.
Yeah, you've been burning those midnight oils, man. You've been hit.
And now, guys, let's talk about these Warriors and this close game they find themselves in.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's...
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, Matisse Thybulle's out there with LaMelo Ball. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Moses Brown. And it's James in at the 3. Now here's Green. Curry outside. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Curry's got 7 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Stephen Curry.
And with all that LaMelo does on the floor, Ball is one of the most difficult guys to guard in the league.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors.
Lakers foul. Bam Adebayo.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Richard, when it comes to Draymond Green, we know about his defense, but what does he give you offensively?
I think it starts with his passing. Not many big men can do what he does the way he does it. And especially effective when he's hitting the 3-ball, stretching the floor, allowing for more space for his shooters.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Now, here's Kuminga. Pass to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Up top, Curry. Back to P. Swipes the ball away again.
This guy has been stealing the ball at an incredible rate, closing in on 5th place on the all-time list.
His defense has been elite for years now. And so here is Golden State following the bucket by the Lakers. Curry, good.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
The kick out to Brown. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. James misses. Warriors leading by 4. Smith the pass to Curry. Outside, Green. Lets it go. No good from Beasley. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Now, here's Ball. He's got 22. The Warriors pull it in. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds in this game. Beasley left side. Fires the 3. Curry's shot is off. Lakers trail by 4. In the corner, it's James. Warriors with the rebound. Smith's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Kuminga kicks to Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. James in the post. Curry meets him. And it's blocked. And he gets it back. Pass the ball. Adebayo with a screen for Ball. To the inside, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Well, every team needs rebounding. Let's check out the league's top rebounders. Well, you look at Brown, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
And guys, his rebounding has taken a lot of pressure off their other bigs. It frees those guys up to contribute in a lot of other ways.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And a look now at a few years' worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for LeBron James.
And the trend that he's going through with his assist numbers dropping over the past few years isn't a good one. I don't want to say he's become a more selfish player because that's too harsh, but he's become a little too concerned about finding his own shot rather than creating for his teammates. He may want to rethink that.
And he gets the bucket. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
Look at the stats for LeBron James. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. 9 rebounds and 5 assists. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
I've played with someone like him, the type of player that looks to get others involved first. That's my type of teammate.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Stephen Curry. 5th in scoring, and his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season. Here's Green, following the basket by LaMelo Ball. And Green gets it to go.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
It's Curry outside, and they recover it. Here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there. And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
Here's James. James absorbing hits on the drive.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Curry's got 12 points in just the second half.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
And Ball understands how to get these calls, especially against aggressive defense.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for the Warriors. No one covering. Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Green with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron, and the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game. Smith kicks to Curry. From the arc. Wow, Curry automatic from deep.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Here's Ball into the lane. The kick out to LeBron. Just 5 to shoot. Tries again. He lays it in. LeBron's got 37.
There you go. I mean, this is the time to get aggressive. I mean, they need to keep feeding him the basketball.
Pass to Green. Smith outside for the 3. It's hauled in by Thibault.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
In the corner, it's James. Yet another bucket.
Another outstanding game for him. He has been a consistent offensive force all year.
Only 3 other players in all of NBA history have more 40-point games in a season than he does. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Always good to see Hardaway not sitting back and attacking the rim.
Here's Ball. And Curry pulls it down. Curry's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Beasley. And the rejection by James. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. On the wing, Hardaway. He's covered by Brown.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
James, the pass to Adebayo. LeBron outside. 6 to shoot. Here he goes. Oh, James absorbed the hit on the drive.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Smith with the stuff.
Tonight has been all about Jabari Smith. His size, his shooting, it just gives them fits.
Ball with the bucket.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Curry with it. He's got 19. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Curry against Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
Curry finds Green. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Some changes here for the Warriors. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Moody's subbed in for Stephen Curry. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And Reid has it in the corner. Back to Hardaway. Smith against James. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Hardaway. And the Warriors miss again.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
The Warriors shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. Their execution has been on point. Beasley dishes to Hardaway. Over Thibault. Hardaway, no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
The Warriors making a switch here. Armstrong's checked in. Lonzo Ball is checked in for Los Angeles. Hardaway against Ball. Hardaway kicks to Smith. Here's Armstrong. And that time, also a missed shot.
He's got to keep the ball moving. That's just not a good shot with the D set up like it was.
Nice shot by James.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
A versatile, talented defender, LeBron excels at using his athleticism and length to block so many shots.
Adebayo with a screen on Smith. The drive by James. And that one drops for him. James has got 46 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
From deep, LeBron. Rebounded by Hardaway.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. The screen from Brown. Ball, the pass to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Now here is Hardaway. 11 points in the game. Rebound the Lakers. That will be their second of 6 road games for the team. Here's Ball. And it's he nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Trace Jackson Davis, Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Moses Moody, and it's Reed in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Ball.
Matisse Thybulle.
Pass to Moody. Shot clock at 5. And Reed throws it down.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
Now Ball. Thybulle with the ball. That 3 off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Reed to take the lead. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 5th assist in this one. Screen by Jordan. Ball dishes to Jordan.
And Jordan doesn't look to score often, but when he does, he goes up strong and attracts the defense.
First free throw is good.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead, but look, he tied things up.
And Reed throws it down.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And here is LeBron. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. LeBron brushing off the contact.
Like, at this point in time, like, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
The Lakers shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. And it's blocked. To the middle, here's Curry, and Thybulle sends it back. James outside. Pass to Klingon. The second effort. Back to James. Good, he hits again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here's Curry. Now Reed. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. And it's denied. Ball against Hardaway. Pass to Reed. Jordan with the rebound. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Lakers. A 2-point game. Screen by Jordan. And it's Ball penetrating, shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
Defense tries to shut Ball down, but he takes the contact and gets the shot in the air.
He's put in the work and worn down the defense. Now they're getting a little sloppy, and it's allowed them to get to the line more this half.
Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And then for the Lakers, Brown is checked in for Klingon. And Adebayo subbed in for DeAndre Jordan. That one from long range. Reeves got 10 points in the quarter.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
Here's Adebayo. Brown. Another shot, and the layup is up and in. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Ball against Beasley. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Ball kicks to LeBron. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. James has got 53.
Once the last 3 went in, I looked at LBJ and I was like, yo, I think he's going to try and respond.
Curry finds Beasley. Golden State moving it around. Curry on the wing. Defended by Thibault. Kicks it out to Beasley. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Ball. Thibault on the wing. Outside, Ball. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Curry on the drive. Comes up empty down low.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Trace Jackson Davis. 2nd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
The first one falls. And some changes here for the Warriors. Jabari Smith comes in for Reed. And it's Green in for Trace Jackson Davis. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers. Coach talked to his team. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Moody. Pass to Smith. Back to Moody. It's Beasley on the wing. Clock at 6. And the Warriors miss again.
His 3-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime.
Ball, the pass to Brown. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Warriors trail by 8. They double-team Curry. To the inside.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
First team foul.
That one is off. And Los Angeles calling timeout. Jordan, he's checked in for the Lakers. And the second free throw, good. Now, here's Ball. And the basket is good. Ball's got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now, here is Smith. The shot, no good. LeBron with it. Jordan, a screen on Curry. And they double up James. Ball with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
3 ball.
LeBron's got 4 assists now tonight. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Down by 12. Pass to Moody. And here is Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Some people, RJ, have called for fewer regular season games. Could that help?
Absolutely not. If Kareem Abdul-Jabbar can take commercial flights and have to stay the night over and play 82 games, I think that the teams today can play 82 games.
Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the Lakers also making a change. Adebayo's checked in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Warriors trail by 12. Beasley dishes to Curry. They double-team Curry. Beasley with a clean look. It's good from long range.
After a tremendous first quarter. 3 trays, he's put in another.
Ball against Curry. The layup off target. Golden State's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Now Ball. Adebayo with a screen on Beasley. Ball, the pass to Adebayo. Kicks it out to James. From outside, off the mark. Warriors have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Beasley for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And another one. That's 5. Total 3s on the night from him so far.
Los Angeles leading by 6. And here is Ball. LeBron outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here we go. Fast break. Kuminga's got it. Beasley for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And he drops in the layup off the glass. James has got 9 points in the quarter.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
And James picks up the foul.
LeBron.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Smith against James. Floats it up for Kuminga. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
Adebayo the screen. Ball to pass to Adebayo. He gets that one. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy. Scoring opportunities.
Here's Curry. Poked loose. It's stolen by Adebayo. The kick out to Ball. Down low, Brown. It's rebounded by Golden State. Kuminga's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And again, no good by Golden State.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
And another one. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's Curry. 3-pointer. Stephen Curry, what a shooter.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from 3-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Now, here's Adebayo. James, that's a 2-pointer. They grab their own miss. Adebayo kicks to LeBron. Brown with a screen on Kuminga. 4 on the shot clock.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. And the Lakers making a change here. Jordan's checked in, and he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game here. There's 1:38 left here in the 4th quarter. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. Fires from the wing. It's hauled in by Brown. Lakers leading by 9. The drive by James. Good, that's another bucket.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Curry looking around. Pass to Kuminga. Al Beasley. The shot misses. James with some nice D. Los Angeles has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Lakers.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Team sports. Substitution on the court.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Ball's knocked loose. And So it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. With DeAndre Jordan, and this is the kind of win you would expect from your team against a sub-500 team. So what made the difference tonight?
I think it was our mindset coming out. We hit a tough little patch there. We knew with teams that we have the ability of beating, just try to come out and just hit them early and just keep stepping on them.
They are flat as a pancake, DeAndre, after the performance tonight. Thanks. Kevin?
All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, LeBron James.